Hey, what's going on, guys? John Shea here from the No Shame Income vlog, and today I wanted to do something a little bit different than some of the videos that I have been doing. I'm actually going to do kind of an off-the-cuff reaction to looking up videos that claim you can make $100 a day by doing whatever it is that they're telling you to do, right? So I'm gonna go on YouTube, we're actually gonna search for make $100 a day, and I'm gonna go through probably about 5 or so videos, depending on how long this takes, and we're gonna kind of analyze those videos, see what these people are promoting, see what it is that they're trying to gain out of making videos like this, and just do some analysis. So let's dive into today's video. All right, awesome. So I do want to make sure before we kind of continue with the video, I forgot to do this before the intro, is if you guys are new here in the channel, if you like this kind of content, definitely throw me a thumbs up on the video. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and be sure to comment if you have any questions. I always reply back to all of my comments. So with that being said, let's jump over to YouTube, and I've actually got this already pulled up on my screen. So we're just going to type in something like make $100 a day, and you can see all these different phrases come up. These are things that people are commonly typing into YouTube. And if we do make $100 a day, there are a ton of videos that people love to kind of hook on this type of content where it's all about like make money, right? And I'll be the first to admit, I've made some videos like this too. It's kind of like the whole style is really more clickbaity. It gets people really interacting. What I have noticed though is it definitely seems to attract a certain type of person. I've kind of been a little bit more in the mix of whether or not I want to go like, you know, full on clickbait and just go nuts and try to get as many people clicking on my videos as possible and interacting with my stuff, or at the same time be a little bit more logical in the way that I approach the types of things that I'm showing people and what it is that I'm really all about, right? So I've tried not to go like too far one way or the other, because in reality, you know, I can still make a video that says, hey, here's how to make $200 a day, and share something really valuable that in reality could actually make you $200 a day. But at the same time, I don't really like the whole clickbait kind of style, but it's very hard to deny that this actually works. And many friends of mine, people that I follow online, have had a massive amount of success by going out there and creating these kind of clickbaity style videos. And yeah, I've seen their YouTube channels just absolutely blow up. So basically what it comes down to is you can't really deny the fact that this stuff works. So anyway, let's take a look and see like what are some of these guys doing. So the first one is Jay Brown. Let's pull up this video, and
hey, what's going on?
I'm gonna pause the video, and the first thing I wanna do is, if you look at the description, before I even watch this video and see what this is about, the first thing I wanna do here is see what it is that they're offering. So in the description here, usually what people like to do is have some kind of call to action. So he's got a link here that says, click here to work with me, and then a subscribe. So I imagine whatever this sixfiguresormore.com is, this is probably his primary offer, the thing that he's trying to promote. And usually most people making videos like this are basically promoting whatever. Now, this is basically the most blind landing page you could possibly imagine. Work from home, earn up to $200 to $3,000 per day starting right now, no previous experience. And we're gonna throw in one of my bogus emails. Most people just do this too. And let's see what he's actually promoting. So I get hit with get response, and then now he wants me to watch a video, click here to the next step, and this is actually sending me to a program called Legendary Marketer. Legendary Marketer is an affiliate program that basically has all this training where you sign up for $30, now you can promote their $30 program. You sign up to their $100 program, now you can promote their $100 program, and this literally goes all the way up to like thousands of dollars. So it's what I would consider, and what some other people consider, kind of a Me Too affiliate offer program. So you're basically buying into their training, and then you're just reselling that exact same training to all these other people. It's not really my favorite kind of program. It's very similar to the Empower Network. In fact, it's founded by one of the original founders of the Empower Network, David Sharp. The problem with these types of programs is that in reality, you've got a lot of people that are basically just going around trying to get as many people into the system as possible, and it kind of dilutes the value that's really going on. I think just ultimately ends up becoming a real issue with the types of stuff that's being promoted. So anyway, I'm not a huge fan of that affiliate program. I have seen some guys offering it, and it does look like he's got a few other things he links here. I'm not gonna watch this whole video, but let's kind of skim through it and see if we can get an idea. He's talking about backlinks here. He's talking about Google Maps. He's got some stuff here with Yelp. Then he's talking about a site called FlixPress, which I've never heard of. Let's go take a look at this. So you can create videos, probably just marketing something around doing videos for like business owners, I'm guessing. I mean, I can get an idea, yeah. So he now starts talking about going and ranking YouTube videos. You probably create a video, rank it for something very specific, like dentist in Baytown, Texas. Yeah, this could kind of work. I actually bought a course on this many years ago, and I think the problem with it is that it's just, I don't know, it's not really the most ethical way of going about it. A lot of people aren't really going to YouTube to like call a business versus actually showing up in the Google Map Pack. So I mean, some of the stuff here that I can already tell just skimming through this probably does have some weight that you could utilize this to go and make some money. But overall, yeah, I mean, depends on how you want to approach it, right? If you're going right to business owners and you're going to help them with their websites and their local SEO and all that good stuff, yeah, you can make some good money. I don't think there's a ton of value going in ranking YouTube videos for small, like little long tail keywords. So let's see the next video here. This one's 21 ways, so that's actually quite a bit. Why don't we stick with like one? This is Kevin David. Kevin does a ton of videos, and we're gonna mute this and wait for the ad to finish. And let's see, if we skim through this, you know, Kevin does a lot of talking. Looks like he's talking about videos. So he's talking about doing some Creative Commons stuff. I mean, I don't even have to like listen to what he's saying to get an idea of what this is all about. I'm gonna close this ad. It sounds like he's basically talking about utilizing Google Trends. So I saw him pull up like Fortnite, which is obviously a very trending game. And then basically going and utilizing a site like Creative Commons, which allows you to go out there and basically get videos that you don't create yourself. And then he's saying, hey, go on, you know, on YouTube and start building a YouTube channel around popular topics. And then he shows an example of someone on Social Blade, which is like a tracker tool for YouTube, and saying that, hey, you can now, you know, go and basically make $100 per day on YouTube without actually making the videos yourself. Ultimately, guys, I mean, yeah, sure, you could go get a bunch of videos and do this stuff off Creative Commons, but really a lot of people, they're not going to follow you because, you know, you're making like videos that aren't actually you. I've found that there's a lot of people who are afraid to get on camera. There's even like one channel that I'm subscribed to. Literally every single thumbnail, he just like puts the title. You don't even see the guy's face in any of the videos. Like, it's just not really that exciting, you know, and a lot of people aren't really going to aspire to follow someone if they can't really build like a relationship with that person or some kind of visual representation of who they are. So, I mean, really, if you want to be successful on YouTube, you really have to be willing to get on camera and actually do some of this stuff. While, yeah, you could make some money doing some of this stuff and going out there and creating some stuff with Creative Commons. Maybe you get some traction and end up getting some sales here and there. I don't think it's really the long-lasting way to make a real brand. So I'm not going to say that this is a bad method based on what he's sharing here, but I know ultimately, you know, Kevin means well in everything that he's doing. I know a lot of the videos that he creates, he gets his ideas from other people. And what I've noticed with a lot of Kevin's videos is that he's ultimately getting a lot of people into his network, which ultimately then leads them into selling some of his online courses. And I know that he does create a lot of quality content. So I wouldn't necessarily shy away from the advice that Kevin is giving, but definitely something to keep in mind depending on what it is that you want to do. If you do want to do YouTube, you know, you have to be on camera like I am now, right? I didn't really talk as confidently as I do now when I first started, and it was something that I just had to build over time. So I don't really recommend going and doing like Creative Commons and doing all this weird stuff, right? I would just try to make legitimate videos of you actually making the videos and making the content and putting that out there for people to watch and starting to grow your own brand and your own authority. So let's see, what else do we have here? Here's one from Big Mark. Make $100 per day on YouTube. I want to see if we have like anything a little bit more like this one here. Like he says, make $100 per day with zero money to start, right? So you don't even know what it's about, right? Here's an ad. We're gonna skip this. So this guy's like practically naked here in front of the camera. He's doing his bikes and whatever. Now I know who this is. This is Chris Winters, and I know Chris does a lot with lead generation and pay per lead. So they do a lot of stuff around basically going out there and running Google ads for businesses, and then when they generate leads from those ads, so let's say they ran an ad for a dentist on Google, they would get a lead and they would basically now sell that lead to the business directly, and they would basically take a profit off of any of the leads that are being generated. So I have a feeling if Chris is involved in this video, that's probably what they're going to be talking about. So now they're talking about doing dentist advertising on Facebook, they're talking about Groupon, and probably the amount of businesses that are actually on Groupon, which there is a ton. A lot of businesses kind of get ripped off doing that. Now they're talking about yoga. I mean, Christ, I don't even have to watch these videos, you guys, to like know. Just looking at the photos, I kind of get an idea of like what they're talking about. They're basically saying creating a local Facebook ad agency is the way to go. you want to go out there and find proven offers from Groupon, and then basically you're going to go out there, create a Facebook ad, and then, you know, run that ad for a dentist office. Now, there's actually nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of people that are going out there and doing that right now. It's an extremely popular niche. The thing that I don't really like about Facebook ads for businesses is that I've typically found that if you go and run this, and depending on how you do this, right, you might be able to do it a different way. I found that, you know, if you're very transparent about everything you're doing, you're saying, hey, I'm going to charge you $1,000 a month to run your ads, and then we're going to spend another $1,000 on the ads themselves, and you're working with them on the creative and what the offer is, and you run the ads, and let's just say that ad doesn't work. Like, it doesn't really work out for you, that they're getting results with it, or you're having issues, or whatever it is. They're going to tell you to shut off that ad, and then you're going to lose that account. And I've had that happen to me because I was like trying to figure this whole thing out and going through, and it just really puts a lot more stress on the whole situation. I found that if I go after services that I know they have to commit a much longer period of time, it ends up being a little bit better results. So either you're proving to them that, hey, I'm going to get you leads, so you don't even like talk about Facebook at all, or you do something like, hey, we're going to rank you on Google, and it's going to take like 4 or 5 months, and you're going to see some slow traction every month, but this is going to take a while to get moving. That's something where people will really want to stick around, and they're going to get excited. Now, if you do get them results with Facebook and they're a pretty lenient client, you probably could keep them around for a while, and that is something that's going to work. Let's see what Mike is actually promoting. So he has a link here that looks pretty specific. Webinar registration, how I built a viral marketing agency in 6 weeks with 0 experience. I'll share my winning niche, exact ad, sales funnel, and give you permission to swipe. So pretty specific. I know that because Chris is here, this probably is an offer for that pay-per-lead course and how they're basically using Facebook ads to generate leads and doing a lot of this stuff. Very, very common. I mean, I'm teaching courses on this stuff. If you guys click below in the description on my video here, I have a webinar that's teaching basically the same sort of concept of going out there and building a marketing agency. Very, very popular topic right now. Again, I know Chris is pretty big in the space. I don't know anything about Mike, but probably a trustworthy product if this was something to take a look at. But it really depends on how you want to approach all this stuff and what it is that you guys want to do. If you don't like working with clients, this might not be the best fit for you. Let's see what else do we have. So here's another one from Jay Brown. So he's basically still promoting Legendary Marketer. Here's one from Dan Locke. Dan is actually a very popular YouTuber. So let's take a look and see what he's actually talking about in this video. And we'll also take a look at what he's promoting. So if we skip through this, got him in his bathrobe. He's probably, you know, there's nothing really I can do this without like muting. So let's see, I'm gonna unmute this for a bit. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it, but obviously he's not showing images or screen shares, so I can't decipher this without actually listening to what he's saying. So let's take a quick look and see what he's talking about.
Products in the marketplace, companies, entrepreneurs, they're selling these products hopefully to develop a relationship with a customer. It's to break the wallet and just start the relationship, start the conversation. All the money is made after that $200 is spent. When they realize, hey, you know what, once my customer trusts our brand, trusts our company, now we can follow up with them and offer $25,000 or more. That's where the money is made. Here's the problem. Those offers, I'll refer them as high-ticket offers.
All right, so I know just because I've been following Dan Locke for a little while, I know that he's promoting a lot of high-ticket affiliate products, and the idea around a lot of what he does in his business is basically all about going out there and finding people that have high-ticket programs, right? Like, let's say you want to start a business on Amazon, and there's a coach out there that offers a high-level program with like mentorship and accountability, and they have the whole 9 yards, and you would go and sign up for something like this. It's very expensive, probably over anywhere from $3,000 to probably $10,000. And you sign up for something like this, but not traditionally through like a normal sales page like you'd buy any regular course. It's probably something where you're gonna end up filling out this long questionnaire form. You're gonna have to kind of show some commitment. You're gonna end up getting on a phone call with someone, which is basically a closer or a salesperson, and then they're gonna close you on that final offer of that, say $5,000 offer. So the biggest thing really when it comes to all of this is that Dan, I know particularly because I've looked into him, he has a program where basically he teaches people to go out there and build relationships with these big entrepreneurs that are selling these high-end, high-ticket programs, and you kind of wiggle your way in and try to become a salesperson for them on their behalf. And this would allow you to now get into a position where you could say sell a $5,000 program and earn a $1,000 commission. So this is a pretty generic title he has here. It looks like here, if we go to his video, let's see what he's got. Again, a masterclass. Discover how my students in over 130 countries are writing their own paychecks in an untapped market with this one skill, without the hassles of cold calling, starting a business, or doing anything online. So I know for a fact that this particular offer that he has is all about basically going in and you're not doing the cold calling because this like coach or entrepreneur is driving in all the leads and they're getting all these people primed and ready for that phone call. So you're literally getting a booking, you're getting on the phone with them, and you're probably spending 20 to 45 minutes, depending on how the call would go, asking them lots of questions, kind of breaking them down, making sure that they're invested in what it is that this particular program would entail. And then you're getting to a point where they're saying, hey, you know, yeah, I'm interested, and I'm gonna basically fork over $5,000, and you're gonna get them into this program. Now you earn a commission. Let's say you make $500 or $1,000 on that sale. You now could repeatedly do this over and over again from all the new leads and all the new calls that you've got coming in on a regular basis. So it is very lucrative. I've actually been looking into doing something like this myself because of the fact that you basically have people that are already warmed up and they're coming to you. I think of some of the programs and some of the ways that I think people so far have been talking about how you actually make money online. This is one of the coolest ways I think people could get started. Having the power and the ability to actually go out there and make high ticket sales is a very, very lucrative skill. And I definitely would say this one isn't really a scam or anything bad, but something that's going to be a lot better than, say, joining a program like a Legendary Marketer or one of those like Me Too offers. So let's take a look at one more video and we'll wrap this up. So here's another one. This is someone I'm not familiar with at all. We've got Garrett Barry. So let's see what he's got going on.
What's going on, Garrett Barry here? Inside the...
So $250 per day online with zero work. Zero work. You're not going to do anything. So let's kind of go through make money online this week. Very easy to sell. He's like breaking it all down. Does all the work for you. Want to learn, I mean, this is kind of, so now he's talking about Fiverr, and then people per hour, become a freelancer. Let's see, what else do we have here? So this is kind of a very generic video. It doesn't really seem like there's anything too particularly amazing here. He talks about a site called Scribble, which it looks like it's a tool. I'm guessing based on what he's sharing here, he's basically saying go out and sign up for some of these sites like Fiverr and people per hour, and then you're going to go out and now use this tool or use this other service, and you're going to either arbitrage or barter it, or you're going to use something that's going to make the work a lot easier for you, and you're basically just taking the remaining money. While, yeah, you could go out there and do some of this stuff, I mean, it's not really going to make you like a ton of money. It's not a real legitimate business. It's kind of just a tactic that maybe could bring you some bucks, but I definitely wouldn't consider it like to be this big business. Now, his recommendation to make a full-time income online, let's see what he's actually promoting. So again, I've got another one of these very vague, like make $100 to $1,000 a day. Do I have a smartphone? Yeah. Do I have a lot of time? Yes. I want to make $10,000 per month. And wow, look at this. This doesn't even work. It's probably my ad blocker. So let's turn off the ad blocker, you guys. And it's like still not working. So it's pretty bad for him. He's probably losing a lot of opt-ins because of that. Okay, so there was a pop-up there. So I'm gonna put in again my junk email that I never look at. And let's see what he's offering. Congratulations, watch the short video. I don't wanna watch the video. Yes, show me the video now. So this sends me to something called Funnel X ROI, and I'm vaguely familiar with the system. I believe what this particular system is all about is the idea of going out there and basically similar to a Me Too offer, where basically you sign up to this Funnel X platform, and within this platform they have all these other things that they teach you how to do and how to promote. So for example, they might have, well, here you can learn about ClickFunnels and the ClickFunnels software, and you can promote ClickFunnels and make X amount of money. So what they're kind of doing is they attach their own training and then kind of utilize the power of all these other affiliate companies and offers, and they now go out and basically get you into their system. You pay money to get in, and then you end up now going out there and promoting this Funnel X system, which then teaches other people how to promote a wide array of different affiliate offers. It's not really the worst thing in the world, but I mean, it kind of screams like multi-level marketing and sort of scammy all at the same time. A lot of companies I've noticed have kind of moved to this model. It's been very popular where they're just getting people into their own systems, and then those systems just teach other people how to promote other affiliate offers, and they give them training on how to do it. In all honesty, you could probably, what like you're getting in Funnel X ROI, you could literally go on YouTube and just look for different information about how to start promoting affiliate offers, and that's going to be more than enough for you to get started. So probably not a system that I necessarily recommend, at least based on what I've seen. I haven't explored it fully, but again, from the vague stuff I've seen where the way some of these guys do it, a lot of the Me Too offers, I'm not really a huge fan of it, and I definitely think, yeah, you know, here's this guy, Jerry Memes, make $250 per day without working. Yeah, sounds hella real. Like, people can see through this bullshit, you guys, you know? If you are sharing these things where you're talking about, like, how to, like, go sell ebooks on Fiverr, like, you're not going to make $250 a day, especially if you're not the one doing the work, right? So anyway, hope you guys enjoy this video. I know that there's a lot of scams out there, but again, there are some legitimate people who are selling legitimate offers that I think are actually good things that you could approach with your time. Again, I'm going to leave a link below because, again, just like all these guys, I have a link too to my own webinar that I created. And you know what? My offer is all about going out there and basically building a marketing agency. I just got off the phone with one of my clients this morning, and I'm helping him run some Facebook ads. He pays me $500 a month, and I spend probably about 5 hours a month on that client. It doesn't take me that much time. He's paying me every month consistently. It's nice recurring income, and I'm using skills that I learned over really what took me maybe a month or two to figure out how to set up my Facebook ads and do some of these things, and going out there and maintaining his website and doing some basic stuff for him. And every single month I get paid for this stuff. So I talk about in my program, in my webinar, how you guys can go out there and do this same exact thing, how you can go out there and do a lot of this. And even better, I talk about how you can find other people to do a lot of the work for you. So if you want to hire people to run your Facebook ads for you, if you want to hire people to reach out to people to find new clients, all these things that you wouldn't otherwise have to do, you know, if you're doing this, you would have to do it on your own. I'm going to show you how you guys can do this without basically spending all of your time on all these different things as one person, right? Which is going to be impossible. You're just not going to get anywhere in your business. So anyway, if you like the sound of that, definitely check out my webinar. And again, be very skeptical of some of these offers out here. Do your research, do your due diligence. Don't just buy into things without doing the research first. And again, if you have any questions, reach out and let me know. And thanks for watching.